Hello, Aries. Aries, we are nearly into January. I hope you guys are well. I hope you've had a lovely festive break. This is your January reading. Now, Aries, in meditation, I simply saw someone getting in their car, breathing a sigh of relief. Oh, thank goodness for that. And putting their foot down. So, Aries, you may have had a piece of good news, but it's almost you being able to breathe again. Oh, that's good. Thank goodness for that. I'm so glad. Rather than celebration. That's what I'm getting. So, Aries, you may have sorted something out. You could have cleared up an argument. You could have successfully closed out some kind of cycle. You could have realized you got a job, but rather than celebrating, this is you thinking, I'm glad I got the job because I needed the money. Oh, thank goodness. There's something to do with that. So, Aries, whatever this is for you, we will find out. As you know, guys, this may be your reading, this may not be. Switch it if you need to. The deck that I'm using is a new one for me. It's been around for a while, but this is a new one for me. It's simply called the Tarot Illuminati. All right, Aries, let's see what's going on. So, Archangel Michael, thank you for joining us. This is the reading for my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. What do we have for my lovely Aries, please, Michael, for the month of January 2024? What do we have for my Aries? Thank you, Michael. I'm seeing somebody walk into a house and begin madly tidying up. Oh, okay, now that's done. I can sort of get myself organized. I can get myself sorted out. There's a sense of wanting to clear the decks somehow, Aries. Yeah. Yeah, clearing the decks. Okay. Nine of Swords. Aries, you spent quite a long time worrying about something or someone. Up in your head, not quite knowing what to do. Not knowing how to sort out a situation. I don't know how to handle this. Three of Wands. Aries, this is guilt because you wanted your ship to come in. You've had to close out a cycle because you knew you had to push forward. You had to progress. Unless you took control of whatever this is, you would not have been able to move forward. Now, this could be anything. It could be going to see a family member who for some reason was causing an obstacle. It could be you deciding to hand in your notice, finally, because for some of you, this is you knowing that this was not the career you wanted to take forward into your future. For some of you, you had to speak to somebody pertaining to the fact that you were moving, you were leaving an area, ship and water, Three of Wands. I don't really want to tell them that I'm going, but I kind of have to. It's going to change the relationship. It's going to change the dynamic, but I have to just be truthful and honest. Aries, for some of you, this is you closing out a relationship and moving to another place. There's a sense of, I had to take control of this, otherwise I just could not have stepped forward onto this new path. But it was a very difficult decision to make. I think you've already talked to this person. I think you've already relayed the truth. You may feel as if you've left them in a bit of heartbreak and stress, but I'm hearing at least you've been honest, at least you've been open, at least you put your cards on the table. And you feel proud of yourself for doing this, Aries, because it was not easy. I mean, if this is something to do with a job, this is you thinking, oh, and I'm going to dread talking to my boss because I've been in the company for 10 years. I know my boss really well, but I just don't enjoy doing this work anymore. And this is you, maybe, Aries, at the end of December, and that wasn't too long ago, at the end of December, talking to someone, having a really serious sit down conversation. I'm sorry, but I'm going to be wrapping things up here because this is not for me anymore. So, a mixture of a little bit of nostalgia and a little bit of guilt. But, Aries, I don't think this is you doing something bad to someone, or I don't think you have any reason to feel really guilty about something. I think you just felt it was time to close out a cycle. But you know that it's affected someone or a group of people, and there is a sense of, oh, I wish that I hadn't caused them this upset. I wish my boss now didn't have to run around trying to find a temp, right? Or I wish my partner could really see that we were just not getting on anymore. It was not moving forward. Could be anything. In the past, Aries, the Two of Wands, yeah. So you sat at crossroads for quite a long time trying to make this decision about closing out the cycle. I don't think it was the right time for you to close out whatever this cycle was in the past. But it's almost as if you look at this card, it's almost as if you were looking at all of those ships, right? We've got 1, 2, 3 ships there. And this is you thinking, I know I'm only biding my time. I know I'm going to have to do it eventually, but I just can't do it yet. So you were fantasizing about your future, maybe a different future, but you knew you couldn't take charge of your situation back then. After that time with the Nine of Pentacles, I think you either got yourself into a very independent state of mind. So if you were in a relationship, this is you thinking to yourself, okay, I need to look at places to move to. I need to get myself really up together. I may need to get rid of a few things because I'm going to be moving out, right? Of maybe living with someone. You are sitting in this very powerful independent energy in the immediate past. And Aries, that was before you had to kind of drop the bombshell on someone. It's almost as if I'm going to get super prepared. So as soon as I've spoken to this person or this group of people, I can just go. I can just go. There's nothing I need to wrap up. If this is you leaving a job, Aries, this is you already clearing out your desk quietly, right? Getting ready for the day where you're just going to hand in your notice, and then maybe for the next 2 or 3 weeks, you're going to be in transition. But you don't have to look at the practicalities of doing a big clear out because it's already been done quietly behind the scenes, you know? You're already organized to jump straight into this new cycle. So you were preparing to be independent totally in the immediate past. And then, of course, Aries, you had to speak your truth. You had to get something off your chest. You had to say to whoever this is, I'm really sorry, but it's just not working. I'm destined to move forward onto a different path. I know you don't like it. I know you're going to be upset. I know it may cause you some problems, but I have to be honest with you. And Aries, I feel that this is where the huge sense of relief comes in. Because afterwards, yes, there may have been a nagging sense of, God, I wish I hadn't have put this person through that. But I feel, Aries, there was a sense that you could finally breathe. Whew, it's done, right? I've spoken my truth. I've explained why I need to move forward in a new direction. And this is you feeling as if it's done. It's done. And I feel a massive relief, Aries, because I feel this has been a long time coming. I mean, for some of you, you've been thinking about breaking away from whatever this is for years. but it has never been the right time. You hadn't have got the money together. You didn't quite know where you were going. It wasn't right before, but it's as if you were itching to go. I just want to go, but you couldn't do it. January, Aries, this is you on a new path. And it's as if, Aries, you're not letting anything or anyone pull you back to where you were before. Maybe in an unhappy job, maybe in a horrible relationship. You're not letting anyone pull you back, guilt trip you. Oh, how could you do this to us, Aries? No, 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 no. You're saying, well, I've explained the truth. I've told you that this is the right thing to do, and I'm sorry, I'm going. I'm not changing my mind. You're absolutely resolute in that. In your thoughts, Aries, Two of Swords, yes, yes. You may worry that there might be a bit of comeback. It might be that you're worried that HR are going to send you a message and say, oh, Aries, we're considering giving you a pay rise. And this is you thinking, no, I've just handed in my notice. I'm not staying. So this is you maybe saying to HR, well, thank you very much, but it's a bit late now because I am definitely leaving, yeah, I'm definitely leaving. If this is you walking away from a partner who may be a bit distraught about this, there may be a flurry of passionate messages, I love you, don't leave me, or even angry messages, someone who can't believe that this has happened, and you're just fielding them off. Two of Swords is, yeah, no, I think this is the right thing to do. You're deciding to hold strong in that stance, Aries, because you want this person or group of people to understand that you're serious, you're not going to go back, you're not going to change your mind. It's almost as if, no, I'm not going to respond to any messages at all. They need to sit and think about this and accept it and sort of calm down. And then maybe later on we can have an amicable conversation. But I am not going back, is what I'm hearing. Okay. In the immediate future, Aries, Four of Wands. So Aries, you may be moving straight into a new company. You could be moving to a new job, or you could be moving out of living somewhere into your own place. Four of Wands. I feel as if, Aries, there's going to be an internal sense of celebration when you do this, because finally it feels right for you. Maybe, Aries, this is the right company for you, the right career for you. Aries, if this is you leaving a relationship, I don't think you're jumping into another relationship. I actually think this is you sat in a place of independent stability. So you could be moving out of a family house that you shared with somebody into your own flat. And even though it's much smaller, oh, I miss the lovely garden, or I miss having all the space, this is you thinking, yes, but it's my space. It's just for me, no one else. I'm hearing no one to tell me what to do, nobody questioning me. It's just for me. And there's a sense of excitement, Aries, in the immediate future. Beautiful energy. Now, what you're fearing is the Alchemist, which is interesting. This is the energy of the Magician. Aries, I think you're fearing that somebody's going to try and manifest you back. You're worried that somebody feels they've got all the tools they need to pull you back in. This is you feeling, well, I know that my boss feels that if they give me a massive pay rise and a bonus and move me up the ladder in the company, I may well come back. You're a little bit fearful that they're going to try it. This is you worried that if you're leaving someone, Aries, they're going to guilt trip you and say, well, our parents are going to be really upset, or the kids are going to be distraught. You're very worried that somebody here is going to kind of twist your arm to bring you back around. I don't think you're fearful, Aries, because you believe you'd be tempted. I think you've made your firm decision, but you are worried they're going to try it because it's just going to make things really awkward. So Aries, whoever is in the environment, The Fool. Okay. Now this is your card, Aries. This is someone who is seeing you break the chains, break free, head off in a new direction, moving away from a situation that you didn't think served you anymore. They don't think you're going to be back, Aries. They're pretty certain that whatever they do, they're not going to be able to get you back. But it's almost a sense of disbelief. God, I can't believe Aries said that, and then they just left, right? What they don't know, Aries, is that you've been contemplating this for months or years. But yeah, they're kind of sitting there with their mouth open thinking, oh my God, the Fool. They just detached. So in the immediate future, Aries, they are still thinking about the fact that you've gone, whoever this is. In your hopes, beautiful energy, Aries, you're hoping to step into the energy of the Emperor. Wow. Now, the Emperor is the divine masculine energy. This is someone taking charge of their situation. Aries, if you're leaving a job, you could be going for a much higher level position in a company with a much better salary. For some of you, you're going to be becoming entrepreneurs, starting your own business. Maybe you've always wanted to do this. For others of you, the Emperor energy is you finally feeling as if you've reached the highest level you could possibly reach. This is also you looking back and feeling, Aries, as if you've done the right thing. You have done this with tact and diplomacy, and you've waited and you've coasted. This is you sitting in the energy of celebration because you're proud of yourself. I handled this the right way, and I know where I'm going now is truly meant for me. I'm on the right path, finally. Yes. So the final card, Aries, the Prince of Cups. So you could be moving swiftly towards a younger water sign, if this is romance, or it could be you wanting to express feelings to someone that maybe you're now free. You can be with them, it's done, you've left another situation behind. If this is not love, Aries, this is you sitting in self-love and knowing that what you're going to be doing going forward, you're going to love for years to come. This is you moving into a new business, thinking, oh, I love doing this. Why didn't I do this before? Well, it wasn't the right time. I needed to build up money in a 9-to-5 before I could jump into this. It's very exciting, Aries. Clarification for you guys. 5 of Wands. So Aries, you may have had to deal with people that weren't happy about you doing this. There may have been some conflict. Or Aries, this was you knowing that you were sat in a conflict for a long time, wondering if you had the courage. I know I want to do this. Oh, but can I really do this? You know? For some of you, this is you thinking, I want to fight off the competition. I want to get that job. I want to move into that unit and start a business. I got to get that unit, that one unit in the high street, right? It could be you thinking, I want to fight for someone. Yeah. The Devil. Very interesting, Aries. Now, for some of you, sure, there could have just been a set to with a Capricorn, right? Very simple message. For others of you, you were almost fighting the devil and the angel. You had the angel on one shoulder, the devil on the other. And this is you struggling, maybe, Aries, with a little bit of your shadow side, you know? But I feel as if you've conquered the devil. You've conquered the devil. You're no longer chained to a situation that kept you stuck and trapped. You've broken free. And you're super proud of yourself, Aries. Now, whoever is sat in the energy of the Fool, they are still thinking about the fact that you've just gone. right? For them, it might be a bit of a shock. They may not have had any idea that you were going to do this. But Aries, you have been planning this for the longest time. So for you, you knew what you were doing. And so you may have carefully worded a letter of resignation, or you may have worked out exactly what to say to this person, how to phrase a conversation if this is a breakup, so it's as least painful as possible, but they're still sat in shock. Oh my God, they've gone. They've gone. Their energy, Temperance. They are trying to heal. Sagittarius energy, they are trying to heal. They may have come to the conclusion that they coasted for way too long. They just sat there not really taking action. And so this is somebody who's thinking to themselves, well, okay, it was a shock that Aries is gone, but ultimately I didn't really do much in the situation. If this is a partner, what your partner's thinking about Aries is, well, I didn't put a lot of effort into the relationship, so in retrospect, I shouldn't be that surprised. If this is a boss Aries, this is a boss thinking, well, I'm not surprised because we didn't give Aries a pay rise for 5 years, or we didn't give them a bonus for a long time. So, yeah, we've got to cope with losing them now. They're coming to terms with it, but they're kind of still sat in shock that it's actually happened. The Queen of Cups. So Aries, you could have left behind a water sign, a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. If you're a female Aries and you've left a situation, this could be you speaking to a very good friend of yours who could be a Queen of Cups. Just to let you know, I left my husband. I'd really like to sit and have a cup of coffee at some point because I'm going to feel a bit on my own for a while. And they're going to help you heal with Temperance. If this is a work situation, you could have had a female boss that you just didn't click with. And this is them understanding again that you've gone, you've left. Underneath the deck, we have the Hermit. Virgo energy. This is interesting, Aries, because the Hermit card can be you going deep into introspection, pulling back from someone or a group of people or work colleagues, to get your mind together to ensure that this was really right for you. This is you pulling right back before detaching. Yeah. Maybe that was part of it, Aries. Maybe you felt you should emotionally start disconnecting from a partner so that they might get an inkling that you were going before breaking the bad news. For some of you, you may have started to disconnect a little bit from your work colleagues, not gone out for lunch with them, not spent a lot of time with them, not joined them in the evening for after-work drinks because you knew that you were going to leave, right? Yeah. For others of you, Aries, you may have stood at crossroads, perhaps going through a little bit of a midlife crisis. Well, this is what I've achieved so far. What do I want to achieve in the future? If I want to achieve X, Y, Z in the future, I have to detach from this situation. And understanding that, coming to terms with that, and putting a plan in place. That's why, Aries, I don't think that this is an impulsive move on your part. No, no, no. You have had this in the back of your mind for the longest time. Now, for some of you, you could be leaving a water sign and heading towards a Virgo. Sure. The World. For many of you, detaching from whatever this was has also involved a significant move. So if this is you detaching from a partner, obviously you'll be moving out of the house, moving into your own place. If this is you leaving a job, it may well be that the new job that you're moving into is elsewhere, another town, another city, even another state, right? Yeah. But this is you closing out a cycle of feeling maybe unappreciated, taken for granted, feeling a bit on your own, feeling as if you are sort of a fish out of water. I just don't belong here anymore. This is not me anymore. I've grown out of this. I'm a different person than I was. So you know you've done the right thing. Ace of Swords. Endings bring new beginnings, Aries. The World and the Ace of Swords. It's done. It's closed out. And there's a sense of relief and triumph. Now, Aries, with the Seven of Cups, you're looking at what you really want. Options in front of you, doors opening left, right, and center, because you've extracted yourself from something that kept you trapped. So, Aries, this is a sense of relief and also a sense of looking forward to what the future is going to bring you. So, my beautiful Aries, let's get into this reading. Archangel Michael, why is Aries thinking about the Nine of Swords and the Three of Wands? Guilt and worry, Aries, about breaking the bad news to someone? Yeah, wow. Aries, Eight of Cups. You may have felt left out in the cold from the situation for the longest time. I mean, this image shows somebody in a little dressing gown, right? Snow, going out into the snow. But I think this represents, Aries, you leaving a situation that wasn't emotionally fulfilling you anymore. Yeah. It's time I put this plan into place. It's time I detach. Wow. For some of you, Aries, you've left an Empress, mother of your child. This could be divorce, legal separation, whatever this is. Aries, if you're a feminine, you are balancing the masculine and feminine within you. You're shifting out of your feminine side and you're moving into your masculine. Beautiful. Taking charge, Aries. Taking charge. You could have left behind a Taurus or a Libra, or a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Yeah. Goodness me, Aries. Eight of Cups, the Empress, and the Ten of Cups. Aries, you're walking away from what was a very stable, happy situation that changed. No longer happy, no longer stable. Yeah. Three of Cups. Potentially to come together with someone or a group of people that you feel are more you somehow. Leaving a family dynamic to just be young, free and single with your mates again. I just wasn't cut out to be in a commitment, right? It could be with the Three of Cups, this is you having a leaving party at work. It could be that in the past, Aries, you sort of felt like you were all one big family, you and this group of people in this company. But maybe, Aries, over the last few months, you felt that disconnect and you realized it was time to move on. King of Pentacles. So there could have been discussion about commitment, about money. If this is you leaving a job, you may have had to have sat down with your boss, and your boss may have said, look, we're going to give you more money. We're going to give you a pay rise. I'm sorry we couldn't do it up until now. And this is you saying to your boss, I'm sorry, but I've already made the decision. I've got somewhere else to go. I don't want to stay here anymore, but thank you. There is a sense, Aries, that you're really trying to do the right thing, not wanting there to be animosity or arguments or a sense of stress about this. You just wanted to put the facts on the table, apologize, and just go. That's the energy coming through. Yeah. All right, Two of Wands in the past. You were standing at crossroads, Aries, thinking to yourself, I want to jump on that ship. I do want to do this, but I can't do it yet. So you made the decision a while ago to leave, but you hadn't taken action. The Strength card, yes. You may have wanted to take action pertaining to a Leo. Or Aries, you held back from making a decision because it simply wasn't the right time. It may be you felt your partner was emotionally unstable. It could be that you felt you needed to earn a bit more money in the company that you were in before leaving. You held back on making a decision within yourself to leave. Yes. With the Five of Pentacles, Aries, if this is a relationship you knew you wanted to go, you knew you felt left out in the cold, but you couldn't do it, maybe because of financial reasons in the past. If this is you leaving a job, Aries, this is you thinking, I need this job, I just can't leave yet. Because I need, maybe a few months more or another year of my salary before I leave this job. After that time, with the Nine of Pentacles, Aries, you realized that you were ready. Something clicked inside you, or something may have happened at work, or you may have had a blazing row with your partner. Something happened, Aries, which made you realize now is the right time. I've got to start preparing to break free because I know that very soon I'm just going to do it. So this could be you looking for other jobs. This could be you finding out how much it would cost to set up your own business. This is you maybe detaching emotionally from a karmic partner with the view that you knew that pretty soon you would be having a sit-down conversation with them to say, I'm sorry, I'm leaving. Yes, Aries, Eight of Pentacles. This is you putting in a lot of hard work and effort into what was to become your new life. Putting work and effort into becoming someone totally independent, where you would have no problem in affording to leave your 9 to 5, where you knew that you could survive on your own if you left a partnership. You were quietly, surreptitiously putting work into building a new life for yourself, but you were doing this before you told whoever you needed to that you were going. Aries, this could be you opening a bank account just for yourself, not a joint account, not an account with your partner, just you. But in the nicest sense, Aries, doing it quietly because you didn't want to cause upset to whoever you were leaving, right? I just need to do this quietly so that if my partner goes a bit crazy and says, right, I'm going to clear out all the money in our joint account, you've got your own money. I think you were covering all your bases, Aries, but you were definitely working on your independence. Anything else, Michael? Anything else? The Wheel of Destiny. So yes, Aries, this is you working on a brand new path. Beautiful. So here we have you. You've done the deed. You've spoken your piece. You've walked away. And with the Two of Swords, you are not changing your mind. What else are you thinking about, Aries? Two of Swords. Four of Cups. Yeah. This is you knowing that the person or the group of people that you've left behind are not happy. They didn't really want you to go, but you feel it's the right decision for you. Four of Swords. Yes, Aries, sort of finally you're at peace. Wow. Card doesn't want to stay. Finally you're at peace. You're resting, you're healing, you're thinking about your future. Beautiful energy, Aries. So, in the immediate future, we've got the Four of Wands and the Fool. Whoever you're detaching from is shocked because you've just done it. They're still sort of coming to terms with that. You, Aries, are shifting straight into the Four of Wands. Now, if this is romantic, you may be moving out of a family situation into your own place, but then maybe with the view of starting a life with somebody else, could be an earth sign. Or with the energy of the Four of Wands, you are maybe setting up even a home business, because the Four of Wands can literally be a property. So if this is you leaving a 9 to 5, this is you starting a home business. Very excited. Let's see. So Archangel Michael, when do we have the Four of Wands and the full energy for my Aries? Do we have timing, please, Michael? Thank you. I'm hearing the 21st of February. Okay, there could be an Aquarian in the mix. I think that's an Aquarian birthday. And I don't know why I said that. Okay, 21st of Feb 2, he's pointing forward to the 5th of March. So Aries, I think January and the beginning of February is you getting yourself sorted out. This is a transition time for you. What is the energy of the person sat thinking about the Fool, thinking about you, Aries, that you've just gone? Okay, the Princess of Wands. This can be the energy of someone who might have cheated in a marriage. And this is someone who is thinking about the fact that that's the reason why you might have left. It could be whoever this Queen of Cups is, could be a long-term partner. She may have realized, Aries, that with the Princess of Wands, you wanted to be with another woman, if I'm connecting with a masculine. Or this is someone who is thinking about using their creativity to draw you back in. Yeah, the Six of Pentacles. Now, Aries, if you're leaving a job situation, this is someone, could be a female boss, who is saying to you, we can give you more money, we can give you a bonus, we can give you a better title. They're thinking about reaching out to see if you'll come back to the company. If this is a partner that you're leaving, what they're thinking about is you're possibly going to be talking about divorce in the next few months. Or what they're thinking about is Aries going to be fair in giving me 50% of the assets, right? What is this person's energy? Seven of Swords. Aries, be careful. This is someone who's a little bit sneaky. This may be a boss who just doesn't want to contact an agent and go through the interview process or having to train a new member of staff. They'd rather just keep you. So they may be thinking, Aries, well, I could flatter Aries, say to Aries, oh my goodness, you're so good at your job. We can't possibly find somebody as good as you. Will you come back? But they're being a bit sneaky. If this is a karmic partner that you've left, I feel as if this is somebody who wasn't honest with you. They may have cheated on you, Aries. But this is someone who is wondering if they had the courage to try and pull you back in. Yeah. Because with the Nine of Cups, Aries, they were overindulgent. So if this is a boss, you knew that you were doing the work of 3 people. They were being overindulgent. Okay? If this is a partner, this is somebody who knew that they sat possibly not really wanting to pull their weight in terms of getting a job. They lived a great life. And this is someone now who's realizing that they've got to sort themselves out. If this was a female that was codependent on you, Aries, this is this woman thinking, okay, well, I've got to go out and get a job now, but I don't really want to have to do that. So let's see if I can kind of seduce Aries back. Or make them feel guilty so they come back to me. Yeah. What else are they thinking about? Okay, 5 of Cups. I mean, this is woulda, coulda, shoulda. Guilt, remorse, regret. What did I do? I screwed things up. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have said that. Yeah. Six of Cups. So just be warned, Aries. This is someone sat in nostalgia a bit about the past. Whoever this is, they may try to pull you back. They may. I think, Aries, what you're relaying to this person is it's done. I've moved into my own place, or I've already found myself a new job, or I've decided to set up on my own and be an entrepreneur. 4 of Wands. There may be talk about a property with this person. It could be we need to sell the property, right? What is the 4 of Wands? What are you saying to them? The Death card, that you've transformed your life, and you're not the same person that you were before, and this is done. Anything else? Yeah. I mean, Aries, this is the Knight of Swords. If this person tries anything, you're going to rush in to defend your right to move forward in a new direction. Because what you're saying to this person is the Sun. Please leave me alone. I just want to be happy. I want to grow my life. I want to expand in a different direction. I want to encompass everything that the future holds for me. I couldn't do that being connected to you or still being in this company. I just couldn't do it. So this is you saying to this person, I'm happy. Please just accept the situation. Anything else, Aries? 7 of Wands. If there's any indication, Aries, they're going to guilt trip you, then you're going to start to get a little bit defensive. You know, I'm sorry, I've made up my mind. It's done. Anything else, Aries? What else are you going to say? 3 of Pentacles. So you could be calling your karmic partner out and saying to them, look, I'm sorry, but you had an affair on me, so this is done. It could be with the 3 of Pentacles. This is you saying to a boss, a group of people, I'm going into partnership with somebody else, or I'm heading off in a new direction. So thank you for the very late offer of giving me a bonus and a pay rise, but no, it's done. What is the energy between these two? 10 of Pentacles. Okay. So Aries, if this is a long-term partner, you may have been very supportive financially in this relationship, but you just can't do it anymore. You could have been dealing with a partner who was a bit overindulgent and maybe not honest with you. If this is a work situation, Aries, you are detaching from a company, even though it was a stable salary coming in, because you feel that maybe as an entrepreneur or in another role, or even shifting into a new career, you can make more money. And your boss or the company may know that. Not surprised Aries has moved on because we were only paying them half of what they actually should have been paid, you know? So here's you, Aries. Okay, you're sitting in the energy of the Knight of Cups, Prince of Cups. Things are going to get pretty hectic because this is you now forging your own path. Yes, 2 of Pentacles, Aries, you're going to be juggling money. You may be thinking about relocating. We've got 2 ships on the horizon. You're trying to make the right decisions for you. But whatever you're doing here, Aries, you're following your heart. That's really important for you. Justice. Yeah. You're getting your life into balance. You could be thinking about signing on the dotted line pertaining to a legal contract. You could be setting up your own business. This is you juggling money, maybe even affording divorce or affording to pay someone child support. But what is lovely, Aries, is that finally you feel as if you're moving in the right direction. Yeah? Six of Swords. You're moving to calmer waters. You could actually be physically moving. You may feel as if you also want to heal a situation with someone, Aries. King of Wands. Now, as a masculine, this is you taking charge of your life, very simple. As a feminine, Aries, you may be wanting to move to calmer waters with a King of Wands. It might be to reunite. What are you thinking about, Aries? Judgment. For some of you, you may be thinking about a Sagittarian. For others of you, you want to take action, but you want to make sure it's the right judgment call. Is this really right for me? And again, it could be love, it could be business. What else, Aries? Ace of Pentacles. For some of you, Aries, you may be making a decision to relocate, move to another area. And this is a big decision for you because you'd be leaving behind family, friends, whatever this is for you. This is a completely new life. It may be that you feel you need that. For others of you with the Ace of Pentacles, you may be considering moving into a new partnership with someone. King of Cups. Aries, this is either you thinking that you want to be you want to be sitting in a place of self-love. You could be wanting to commit to a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. So this is beautiful, Aries. You're taking charge. You're taking charge, Aries. Yeah, it's go time. 8 of Wands, it's go time. So this is travel, movement, or passionately messaging someone. The Hierophant. So you could be communicating with a Taurian, or you could be talking to somebody about the concept of marriage, community, religion. The Hierophant is also a structure. You could be moving, Aries, because you feel as if a business would be far more successful in another area. Very exciting. So Aries, what we basically have here is you deciding to bite the bullet. You're doing it. You're detaching from a situation that was very difficult for you, very draining, left you out in the cold, left you even financially depleted. And this is you shifting forward into a brand new life where you're going to be happy, there's going to be progress, you're going to feel as if finally you're heading in the right direction. This is gorgeous, Aries. So guys, on that note, I think I'm going to end with just a message from Archangel Michael, because this could be love, it could be business. Take it as it resonates, okay? All right, let's do that. Here we go. So Archangel Michael, what is your message of guidance and advice for my lovely Aries? Thank you, Michael. For my lovely Aries. Lean on God and the angels for support. Dear God and angels, I give you the situation now and completely. I step out of the way and allow divine miracles to shine through everything and everyone involved. You are now, Aries, on the right path, a divine path. And what Archangel Michael is saying is, we are here to support you. We're here to support you. So guys, I am leaving the reading there. I really hope it's helped. Thank you for being here. Take care of you. Sending love and light your way. And many blessings. Bye, Aries.